Good morning, guys. Welcome to a new video. We are still in Belgrade and today's actually the last day that I'm gonna be here, but I don't know, like I wanted to vlog a few things before we head back to London. First things first, I have an important work related thing this morning, so I'm gonna get my makeup done, but before I would get going, look at this pajama. Can you see this pajama? Look, it's a little squirrel, I think. Basically, I actually ran out of sleeping t-shirts and I didn't really bring any pajamas, so I am wearing one of my childhood pajamas. Like the sleeves are short and the legs are so tight, it's unbearable, but it's still quite, you know, cute. I literally couldn't wait to call my boyfriend on video call to show it to him. He was like, we were just lolling basically. Anyway, so this morning I'm gonna do my makeup and I thought maybe I should show it to you because at the end of the last video you guys asked me like show us. Even though I showed you most of the products that I use, I still wanted to show you how I do it. I'll try and make a little setup so I can do the makeup here. We have to get going in exactly an hour, so I don't have much time. Let's do this. I have to say I tend to change the products I use for makeup quite a bit. Like there are a few foundations I use, few different things, so it just depends what I pack when I'm on the road. And I'm wearing this, as you can see, the Chanel headband that I got at the Chanel event. I moisturized, I even did like a little ceramide mask last night just to kind of like feed my skin, especially because I did go out a few times and it does tend to kind of like pollute my skin, especially because, or like irritate it in a way because of like the smoke and stuff. When I come to Serbia, it's very like surprising for my skin. Anyway, I will use a little bit of this MAC Studio Fix primer. I love to use this on my T-zone that does tend to get oily, especially like even now you can see, I don't know why, always above this eyebrow. It's very strange. Can you see like where the light, it's probably like also the way that my forehead is shaped. It's probably shaped in a way that there's a little maybe like bump here, like muscle bump. Then well, I have two different foundations that I like to use. They're between Nars Light Reflecting Foundation, my Hourglass, Armani Luminous Silk. I also like the Dolce & Gabbana Beauty because it has a really great coverage. I also love the new Chanel. I think actually I'm gonna use also the new Chanel. It's called Fresh Tint, Water Tint. Yeah, so I'm gonna combine, maybe not this. I think I'm gonna combine the Chanel and the Nars for the effect. Oh, but before we do that, I need to do my eyebrows because I don't like to do my eyebrows when I have foundation on. I know that sounds really weird, but somehow it gets in the little hairs and I don't like that. Like I told you before, I like to have them like neatly combed, but not too up or anything like that. For me, like the beauty of eyebrows is that they're like just neat, but not like... Anyway, let's see what my boyfriend is saying. I said I'm booking a mountain hotel and he said, a weekend? Yes. A holiday? No thanks. Let's see where this conversation is gonna go because I really love mountains. Buongiorno. Ciao. Buongiorno. Pero... Oh my God, I miss you so much. You're so handsome. Do you want to say hi to the vlog? Say hi to the vlog. Baby, you don't want to go to mountains?
Yes, but not my holidays, just for a weekend.
But like a long weekend, like 4 days?
Yes, of course.
Is it because you can't ski?
Lol.
But baby, it would be so cool. You would be so happy there because you could show off so much with your skiing skills.
Cute, baby, with the pyjamino.
Il pigiamino, hai visto? Il pigiamino con il castorino. Eh sì, con gli occhi grandi.
He's so cute, baby. So cute.
Il castorino. Okay, baby, I have to go get ready, okay? I love you so much.
Baby, good luck today. And show them who's on.
Sì, e sono io, il castorino. Ciao, baby. Okay, let's start. I'll just comb through the eyebrows, so this is how I like to wear them. I'm gonna do a bit of water, fresh tint from Chanel. My shade is B30, you cannot see it. Here we go. That's it. I love this product. You basically mix it at the back of your hand and look how it mixes into actual watery kind of texture. I'm gonna put a mirror here so I can do it and you guys can see what I'm doing. And they're saying that this brush is the best to be used with the product itself, and I do like it, to be honest, because it's very precise, especially because I tend to use it as a concealer a bit more than a foundation. So I apply it in certain zones where I have like redness, etc. Honestly, like for me, if I'm traveling or something, this will be enough. It's quite light coverage, but it's buildable, and you can just like, you know, apply it where you feel like you need a little touch of, you know, something, but not too much, just touch. That's what I love about those kind of more discreet products. And my parents, they do not understand the concept of me like filming a video. So like they just continue having conversation despite the fact that I said I'm filming a video, you know, it's like such a novelty. Anyway, for the rest of the face, I'm gonna apply this Nars foundation. I am quite fair right now, so it is going to be a little bit darker. I don't know if you can tell, but at the end, as we blend it all in, it's going to be perfection. And I'll apply this foundation with sponge with this is my favorite actually. It's the Real Techniques one. I just love everything Real Techniques when it comes to brushes. I like sponge, everything, and a bit on top of the face as well. I just love the glow that the Nars foundation gives as well, and it's very light. Also, I also go over the eyelid, and I'm gonna add a bit more Chanel. Like I really love this glow. It's so gorgeous, so gorgeous. Especially like to apply it here on the nose. At this point, I'm just gonna like leave it a bit. And of course I have a spot here. It's not something that is big. It's something that you should cover with the proper concealer, not like a highlighting concealer in a way. But honestly, I like very light coverage. So for me altogether, it's fine. Can you see like how glowy and dewy this whole thing is? It's very nice. Obviously I'm gonna powder at the end because I need it, but you know. Okay, that's that. For the eyebrows, just to finish them off, I always use over the setting thingy bob, I always use the gel. This is the Chanel eyebrow gel in Brune. I will link all the products I'm mentioning below. I like to have a bit of a, you know, definition. Next up, bronzer. Now for the bronzer, I always normally use actually also the Hourglass one, but I'm gonna use today the Rose Ink Cream Bronzer, and it's in shade Kawaii. It looks like this. Again, a Real Technique brush. So nice. I like to always do my own makeup. Everybody knows this. Honestly, very rarely, when I just feel like I've done so many makeup looks, like too many makeup looks, and then I feel like I'm so out of inspiration. Like I had a makeup artist for the Green Carpet Awards in Milan, you guys remember, with a wig, and so I really didn't want to do like something crazy. It was also like a carpet, and I just wasn't feeling like doing my own makeup, so I had makeup artist. But other than that, I always like to do my own makeup. For me, it's like almost therapeutic. I enjoy the process, I like it, and that's it. And honestly, I rarely ever like when someone else does my makeup. So because this is cream that I applied, I like to blend. For my eyes, I'm not gonna do too much. I like a natural look. I got this, the palette that I'm using. It is a Nars Summer Unrated palette that I've shown you in the previous video. This is not the brush that I'm gonna use. This is the brush I'm gonna use, and I think I'm gonna use these colors and these top colors. I'm gonna stay away from the shiny ones. It's like 9 a.m, you know what I mean? We don't need to go that extra. Ready? So I just do this basically. I go high up in the crease. Okay, high up in the crease. It looks like a lot on the camera. It looks very red on the camera, but I think it's just the screen, it's not the actual camera. And then I do like this with the big brush to get like the super blended and elevated look. And then I do a bit more taupey color for the lower lid, something like this. Okay, on the bottom lid, what do I want? Let's do a bit of this like orangey. It looks very orange on camera. I hope you can see what it looks like in real life. And then a tiny bit of light reflect just here. Can you see the light reflect? Like so tiny, not a lot. And that's it. Ta-da! I'm not gonna do an eyeliner, but I'm gonna do the Gucci. Oh, I also love a Gucci foundation, by the way, you guys. Stylo Contour. Anyway, Stylo. It's like an eyeliner. It's a crayon, but it's a brown one. I just put a tiny bit in the lash line. I don't even do it neatly because I'm gonna blend it with my finger. So it's something like this and here, and I blend it. It adds just like kind of the look that you won't even be able to see, but I like it's kind of like thickness of the lashes. If you look at my previous video, you will see the makeup I wore is the exactly same as what I'm showing you here. That's it. There's a bit of a wing, not too much, but just like a bit of definition. And I love, even when I'm doing this like very natural, to do inner upper lid waterline. It elongates my eye. Oh, I can hear and smell the coffee, so we need to hurry up. You guys know how much your girl loves coffee. Then what shall we apply? My lip products are all in my handbag, but I'm gonna go for the blush, and I'm gonna use this Tom Ford one. I love this blush so much. It's like very, very peachy. The color is Peach Poison. Oh, it's so good. Look at this. And it looks kind of flawless. I like to apply the blush very high up so it lifts the whole face, and a little bit of the nose so I look very sun-kissed. And this is it. We will also blend this with the powder. The powder I will be using is the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush. It's insane. This powder, like nothing beats. It's kind of yellowy. Is there a color? Tan deep. It says, well, I don't know if I'm deep tan, but I like to go here. This powder makes you look poreless, okay? It looks like you are poreless. Instead of like showing every single line and pore, it does the opposite thing. It makes you look very, very flawless. And I like to blend a little bit with the blush always. Like here on the spot. Where do I need? You see here above that eyebrow, the problematic one, always a bit there. Ta-da! Mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna do the primer. This is the Chanel primer. They always say like let the primer dry, okay? But I somehow like to blend it in. It's very waxy, so it looks after your lashes as well. It's kind of like a serum as well. Oh, it's so good. I will apply the lip product as well at the end so you can see the final look. And we do the Chanel mascara. My ear is itchy. Okay, the Chanel mascara. This is the Nars Allure. I love the packaging. What I love about it is the silicone brush. It looks like this, and the fact that this is not sponsored, by the way. Silicone brush, and it also is a little bit on the drier side. Like it's not too wet, so you don't get those clumpy lashes. You get like a really beautiful look. I always go a lot in the root and less on the actual lash, if that makes sense. I forgot one very important thing. It's my highlighter. I have like such a huge love relationship with this MAC highlighter. I've been using it for a long time now. It's Lunar Lights Extra Dimension. It's already kind of broken because basically I dropped it, but it's the most incredible thing. I mean, it goes just here and I love it. So beautiful. A little bit on the nose and here. That's that. And now we're gonna do the lip. Two products that I cannot live without. This is the Refi Lip Liner. I don't go over the size of my lips because this makes them look like completely fake looking, and I like them to look just like bitten a little bit. And I can't see anything because I feel like the camera is not focusing properly, which is very annoying, and I focus on the viewfinder. So just here, okay, and here. But here it cannot be like a line. You see, like right now it's like a line, and here is a line. That looks weird. But if you blend it in with your finger, it starts looking very like more on a defined side, and lips look so much bigger. Like I wore this look to the Chanel event, and someone asked me like, oh, not someone, like on Instagram, I mean, asked me if I had my lips done, but no. The lip gloss is from Tom Ford 14 Crystalline. Okay, makeup is done. I'm wearing Canadian tuxedo. The shirt is the Row. I will link it below. The jeans are Saint Laurent. And I will have a blazer, and I will have a Prada heels, my favorite heels, because they're so comfy. I don't know why this looks weird. Anyway, and I will have my hair down. I just needed to have my first coffee. You know, first things first.